welcome back. It's another edition of Tell It On Fridays. I got my little poetic braids going on here, yes. Oh, what happened, Riley? You don't want to do the video? Riley is on one today, so don't be alarmed if you hear him in the background. It's just him. So this Tell It On Friday is going to be about, as you can see, this is a different setup, a different move, a different room. I'm in my apartment. I'm in Florida. That, remember my whole big drama with my car getting here, so we literally did that. But I made it, and I'm here, so it is what it is. This week, the topic will be, yet again, Brazilian wax. I'm going to be talking about the difference of getting wax in New York to the difference of being waxed in Florida. So the backstory to this whole thing is that, remember, we're going through COVID. Yes, coronavirus is here. It's live and direct. But remember, I came from New York to Florida, and New York was shut the fuck down. So my European Wax Center was closed, and I went 3 months without having no wax. Now, who get wax for the regular know that once you miss that first month cut, you kind of get a little bushy. It kind of going soft. You know what I'm saying? So for 3 months, you already know down there was a jungle. Okay? And I was like, you know what? I moved. It's very, things are so open down here. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go and get wax. I did a self-care Saturday, and I literally went and got wax, mani and pedis, and I went and did just a time for me to reflect, because I've been through so much stress with the move coming down here, my car with the tire in Spartanburg, South Carolina, that whole big drama. So I said, you know what? I'm going to focus, get a little mental together, and organize. So that's what I did. So, you know, I'll talk about my experience. So I went to maybe like 15, 20 minutes from my house is the nearest European Wax Center. And I literally called, and I was like, hey, you know, I usually be seen in Brooklyn, but I moved out here. I'm calling for an appointment. Oh, they was like, sure, good customer service. She was like, okay, I'm gonna set you up with Melissa, who is actually, cause I was like, first of all, is she good? What's her temperament? Like, I need to know, because you know I'm all this va. I need a person who is going to be over here and waxing me to have the same va as me. I'm just saying. She was like, yeah, you know, she's one of our trainers. She's been here for 7 years. Don't worry, you in a good hands. I'm like, okay, sis. So you get there, and they don't want a lot of people to be in the lobby. So they had like 2 or 3 people in there, so I stayed outside. Mind you, I had the shades on, honey, and the mask. So basically, this is covered, and this is covered. I wasn't playing, and I had my hand sanitizer, and I was over here like, no. You ain't catching me sleeping. Fuck COVID. Hashtag. But yeah, so I basically waited until it was like maybe 5 minutes before my time. And they was like, oh, you know, she's running a little bit late. Don't worry. We'll get you in there. It's okay. So I sat down. It was only me in the lobby. And I was just there waiting for Melissa. And then like 10 minutes later, she come out. She was like, Karima? I'm like, yes, Karima here. Woo. Sweetness. Yes. So I followed her, and she was like, oh, you know, my name is Melissa. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Melissa, I was like, look, girl, let me give you the real. I'm from New York. I ain't been waxed in 3 months. I know this shit is gonna hurt. Prepare for the foolery. She's like, oh, don't worry. I got you. So I take off my little, you know, I take off my panty. I had on a dress. Take off my panty, I pull up my dress, I lie down, you know, I have a little fupa, so I have to hold up my thing. She was like, yes, hold it up. I said, yes, assume the position. So she was like, okay, being that you ain't get waxed, she was like, your follicles, I think, is either closed. I believe she said closed, but she could have said open, but whatever. But what she said next really like, what? She was like, oh, that she can't do the big strips that I'm accustomed to with Carolina, because then I was getting wax all the time. So it was easy peasy. But because I went 3 months and it was a jungle, and I actually told her I trimmed, because I literally, inside my house, if you see me 1 foot on the floor and 1 foot on the bathtub ledge and trying to cut and trim the hairs down there, and you know I can't see down there, cause my belly in the way. I have breast, belly, and bam bam, and they all run in competition. So when he asked, so you see, I said, oh, okay, ooh, and I'm like, I pray to God I don't cut off my nanny. And if all you don't know what a nanny is, it's a Faraj, a Yoni, a nanny, pom pom, sweetness, treasure box, whatever, a tun, whatever you like to call your nanny. All right. And I'm there trying to, and not cut off my little thing. Cause my belly goat was going, okay? My belly goat was whatever. So I told her, I told her I trimmed. She was like, okay, well, that was good that you trimmed. And she was like, well, I have to do smaller strips. So I said, okay. So she started with the outer. You know, the outer for me is never an issue. It hurts, but I'm like, okay, all right. It was a little bit warm. I said, okay, all right, Melissa, we go in there. So when she started to get to on top of the nanny, because you know the nanny, you have the little fat cat. When your cat fat like how my thing done, she going piece by piece, right? And she's like, yeah, da, 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 da. And then so she come from the bottom, come up. So as I'm there with my legs open like a triangle and my thing like this, right? Imagine that's my cat. She's over here from the bottom up. And I'm like, okay, this is different. But she going like this much intervals. So it's a longer time that I'm in there getting waxed. And I'm just there like, I'm talking to her. She's like, yeah, you know, my family from Brooklyn. My dad still live, well, not Brooklyn, but they moved up to upstate. Her dad still lives out there. And her mom moved her when she was younger out here. Like we over there talking because, you know, if I am entrusting you to wax me, you need to talk to me. Calm me down. So we over here busting jokes and she's like, what made you come to Florida? And I said, cool. So we there, right? So, you know, she there, she cleaning me up, and I'm telling her, like, oh, how my old, you know, wax girl be like, she was a perfectionist, and me and her fighting with the extra thing. She was like, yeah. So by this time, she done, you know, she switch, she all that, right? She said, well, and then she give me my inner hair part is the hardest part for me. Ladies out there who get waxed, you watch this video, tell me which part is the hardest part for you. My hardest part is doing under the lip, like in between the lip and those hairs that just be stuck on top there. Never want to leave me, never. So she did that. I said, ah. But my girl said, you know, we have a little bit more hairs there. Is it okay if I go ahead and do an extra strip? I said, well, you know, since it's been so long and I want to get right, come the man, do it. I go brace for the pain. Now, mind you, she was going from the bottom down, right? Everything was going good. She's like, oh my God, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, yes, auntie, yes, I'm here. I'm being a big girl, woo woo, ew. Get all these hairs off, right? I don't know why I waxed her, because ain't no man seeing the treasure. She closed for business, but that's a different video for a different time. But yes, so Melissa go now, and then this one she lap it up. When I say she, I say yeah. I said, now all the time she coming from the bottom and she's stripping up. This time, I don't know what changed in her. She did a switch at a different direction. She going from up top. Remember, in between my thing is the thing. She going from up top, and as she go like this, she son, tears come to my eye. When I tell you that I guess that Melissa was going in the same way of the wind and the velocity, so it had extra passion and extra pull and extra just in it. Melissa girl, she made me cry. My poor nanny was person that I literally laid there extra 30 seconds. I laid there extra 30 seconds because I didn't know what to do. I get stupid. You ever get battody? And I'm sorry for everybody who's not Caribbean, stupid like your daughter, you're stupid and battody like you just you're out of your brain, you know, you just get battody. Just, oh God, I get battody. Let me teach you something. I said, God. I lay there for 30 seconds and could not move because my nanny was still on fire. The pain from that still there. You know, you ever had sex with a man and the jam going good and the man finished and he done come out and thing and you still feel the phantom penis in your vagina? Well, I felt the phantom strip coming off my vagina. I said, no, boy. I said, whew. She said, oh my God, don't worry. Next time, it's not going to be like that. It's just because it's your first time, but you did a wonderful job, and I hope to see you in 4 weeks. Do not be a stranger. And I'm like, don't be a what? Okay. Y'all, it was a very different experience compared to my Carolina, my ta-ta-ta-ta, because, you know, my ta-ta-ta-ta gave me 7 strips. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then she might try to sneak a little extra one in there in the middle. Split in the middle. Hey, make the 2 punches. Hey, climb on the table. My girl, I know you ever. Okay, right, sorry. I just want to tell who tangent about Caribbean. Okay, I'm put that song in the comments. But yes, so by Carolina, I got so accustomed to how she does it that this new person was just a new feel, new difference of everything. And I feel like, you know, yes, in some places you can have a standard way of doing things, but everybody does it different. So just know that if you go to somebody new or you go to a new area, that new waxer is gonna be different from your old bay. Like I feel like I was so accustomed to my old bay tricks and all. Like you know when you've been with your man for like 10 years, he's like, ow, and then you go and get a new man and he ain't doing something right. You like what? You like, oh, but this not the way that old bay did it. But new bay will probably teach you his way of doing tricks, his way of organizing his life. So you just don't know. But Melissa, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to get a little parched. But Melissa, I'm definitely going to try her again for a second time just to see if we mesh. Only because, you know, when I did go to her, it was 3 months of me not getting waxed at all. So it makes sense to what she was saying. She took her time. And I feel like she scared my nanny straight. The hairs ain't growing back like how they used to grow. They ain't growing at all like that. And she did say, she was like, if you get, you know, ingrown hairs and stuff like that, for me to exfoliate. And so she gave me, and she took me to the front, and she was like, I should get this. So I'll put it to the camera. Right, this is perfect for the ingrown hair. It's a body polish. It's a hair growth minimizer. I have tried it. Ever since I went to go get waxed, maybe like I got waxed 2 weeks ago. So my hair has not really been coming back like that. And for the ingrown hairs, you know that I said this is the pad, Smooth Me. Okay, let's see, Smooth Me. And this is the pads, and they actually, you cut them. Well, I cut them because the pads would be long as hell, and you only need all that pad for one big cat. So it don't make no sense. So so that's how the pad looks, and it comes pre-soaked with everything. You just wipe it in your thing, and you can use it maybe once a day, however the packaging say. And I swear by the sensual struts. I'm gonna have a picture in the video. I love the way how it smells like cocoa butter. It smells like cocoa butter, and I like it. Y'all can't smell it, but it smells good. And just the European Wax Center, you know, that's all I know to do to get wax. I haven't tried any outside. Any outside places, but I heard that other people would like to do sugaring. There's different things that you could do, but I just want to come and let y'all know about the difference of getting wax in Florida and wax in New York. Now, it was a whole different type of vibe and a whole different type of scene. But, you know, getting wax is something that I do, and I do kind of enjoy it. I just don't like to be in pain. I feel like, you know, pain lasts for like that 10, 15 seconds, and then it goes away. But that last strip will always be in my head. I would never forget how that thing feels. Never. I say, Melissa, thank you. We have become best friends today. So Melissa, she's another best friend of mine, clearly, because she knows me very intimately. Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. I hope that this video was very informative, and I hope that more people go out there to get wax and to really, you know, self-express yourself. You know, you could have a landing strip. You could do it all there. You could do the front, the back. However you want to do it, you do it to your comfort level and your ability. And that's clearly what I did. And my family is still like, I cannot believe you go get wax. Yes, I get wax. I talk a little shy. Me and Melissa, we gonna vibe. We gonna vibe. And I do have my appointment in August. So prepare to get to know if the second go around was better than the first. I pray, because I just don't want to go through any and every person. You know, see the second one to see my nan, okay? I'm trying to keep it with 2 and done. But I do miss my Carolina, and if you watch this, me and you must never part. Well, I'm missing a lot of things about Brooklyn and here, so. But thank you for coming. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, share. To the world of sweetness, Rima, I'm out.